Alright, Cancer, and everyone, because everyone knows these Cure for Cancers are all signs videos. Everyone should be concerned about this. Time to take a look at the soulmate cycle. After a damn one card for each sign I pulled today, alright, it's time for a Cure for Cancer. So here we go. Let's find out where we're at here. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Smart Leos who know that they're part of the hot spot of the connection cycle too, who I've told a million times. And for anyone, really. Because everyone should be concerned with what happens in the Cancer angle of this connection. But, whatever. Listen or don't. It's up to you. This is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, I promise you you're here for a reason. If you found Steve's Love Tarot, you found it for a reason. This reading is timeless. As with all Cure for Cancers, there is a Cure for Cancer playlist. They are for everyone. Okay? They are. There is a reason Cancers make up about 85+% of everyone's tarot channel. It's because they're a damn hot spot. Welcome to it, Cancer. Here we go. You ready? Here's your pre-shuffle. Here is this week's Cure for Cancer. It's right here. It's the Five of Pentacles. Somebody out in the cold. Realizing they're out in the cold. And the Queen of Swords underneath it is just a pre-shuffle. Realizing what makes them happy. Okay. Hoping to God that they can get a fresh start here. But if I can get the card out, these cards are sticky today. We haven't banged in a while. I don't know why they're so sticky. Alright. But they feel blocked. I don't know. Seven of Wands. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. We're going to find out. I don't like not knowing. Let's go. Here we go. Shuffling the deck for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Cure for Cancer. Give me the soulmate cycle. Fly over from the angle of Cancer. Fourth house, moon, and all that fun stuff. Huh? Let's see what we got here. Alright. Before the cut, I knew that was coming. Six of Swords. I want to say they're coming towards you slowly. I do. I want to, but I went... I've been making that sound a lot today, and I made that sound a couple of times in a reading I did today. I don't remember which one. Yeah, I think it was the end of the one card for each sign. It is the Ace of Swords. It is communication. They may be coming towards you slowly, but I don't feel that in the energy. I think this is the epiphany that we saw. Remember I pulled on the Magician over there in the one card for each sign I did today? Okay. Alright. Well, I'll tell you what. Buy the cards. They're coming towards you slowly. And that is someone who's realized, you know, what they love, and they want to reach out and talk. Buy the cards, that's what it says, but that's not what the energy is saying. The energy is sitting still. Let me shuffle the deck here and see what's going on. I got to go with the universe. It's trying to tell me something, and I don't know what it's trying to tell me, and I'm going to find out. That I am, because here we go. Now, you know, we pull 5 cards from the bottom, and then we pull 8 cards up here, and anything else I feel like pulling. Because Steve's Love Tarot, and I'm Steve. I can do whatever I want. The bottom card, the overall energy here is the Nine of Wands. They cannot and will not let this go. It is the energy of the Nine of Wands lately. It's not a wall, but she's standing still. Right? It's almost a stubborn... nobody's doing anything here. It's like a stalemate, right? Is that the word I'm thinking of? A stalemate. Okay. Will not let it go. Standing still. Knight of Swords. You see there? You see what I'm doing? You see what the universe is doing? Yeah. Knight of Swords. Okay. They want to run away, but they can't. Page of Swords. They want to run away, but they can't. Yep. That's the fucking energy. I don't give a fuck what the cards are. That's the energy. This guy's running away from me, and they can't let this go, but they can't run away. They can't take their eyes off of it. Page of Swords. They can't take their eyes off of it. It's like driving by an accident. Stubborn. There it is. I said it in her. I see it here. Stubborn. The Emperor, the burger. This is a Burger King if I ever saw one. It's even the colors of Burger King, isn't it? Look at it. Doesn't that remind you of Burger King? Isn't it all this light brown and orangey red kind of stuff on the on like the logo and the walls of the place and the painting on the outside? I look at this and I can taste a whopper. It's a stubborn energy. It's a come kneel before Zod sort of thing. Oh my God! The thought of coming and approaching you is what they want to do and what they fear most, but they can't take their eyes off of it. Why? Fifth card, Queen of Pentacles. The nurturing aspect of the Empress. They can't find you anywhere else. They can't replace you. They can't. I don't pull 6 cards, but the 6th card is the 6 of Wands. It's communication. It's victory after a long battle. It's also a damn fine miniskirt. Let's flip the deck. Let's pull ourselves a reading. Look, that's where they're at. They can't go. It's what I told you last time I did a cure for cancer. It was sort of the message here. It's the same thing. It's sort of a, well, if enough time passes, you know, they'll eventually come to me. That's kind of what it says here. It's no longer it'll fade. They know it won't fade. I think they figured that out. I think that's what that Ace of Swords was trying to tell me after the cut. Now it's you'll go to them. If they it's like a staring contest we got here. And the divine feminine is the divine feminine is fucking divine. This is beautiful energy. This is an asshole. And this is a child who can't take their eyes off of it and wants to run away, but they can't. This asshole thinks holding a nice vibrator there, the divine feminine will come to them. I got the high-end model. It's right here. Come get it, baby. Right? That's what he's saying. Nope. Nope. Why? Because the divine feminine is the Queen of Pentacles here. She can buy her own. She got some money. She got a little credit card and everything. She got a job. You know. All right. Here we go. Judgment. Yeah. Trans Am. The Trans Am pulled up. King of Swords. And the Four of Swords. Okay. Four of Swords is bookending Judgment. This person is still healing from something. I'm going to back off a little bit on them. Just a little bit. I got some sympathy here. Not much. Because they know I love you guys. But they're healing from something. Four of Swords and Judgment. They're hoping for a second chance, but they get in their own way. They're both obsessed and scared at the same time. It's obsessing. It's a obseffere. Okay, it's like a whole new word here attached to the energy attached to that devil card. I'd be fearful too to get in his Trans Am. I don't trust that he's been maintaining it properly. Those wheels could come flying right off. The King of Swords here is encouraging though. It tells me they know all of this. This is a truthful king. He holds Archangel Michael's sword of truth. Or as one person called it on Twitter, which cracks me up every time I see it, AA Michael. Which always, I replied, every time I see someone call it that, I always think he's a recovering alcoholic. AA Michael. It's Alcoholics Anonymous. You're not supposed to tell people you're in it. But, okay, Michael, whatever. But no, it is. It's Archangel Michael, AA Michael, as they call him by the donut counter. AA Michael is right here. Got it. They know all of this. They know that they have these hang-ups. They know that they got red flags. They know that the Trans Am's a piece of shit and they probably can't really come pick you up in it. They're still healing. Why are they still healing? Okay, here we go. I'm shuffling the deck. I'm going to pull these one by one. I'm sorry to the people who think my readings are too long. I know most of you don't, so I don't really care. You all like to spend time with me, and that's nice. Alright, I like spending time with you too. Alright, Judgment, here we go. But you want good answers, don't you? I mean, I don't know. If you're looking for a half-asser, you found the wrong guy. I don't half-ass anything I do in life. Not a goddamn thing. The world's full of them. You can go, YouTube's full of them too. You can go find a whole bunch of half-assers. Judgment, what do we got here? You get the whole ass with me. I'll give you my whole ass. The whole thing. You can take it. If you can get your mouth around it, you can take it. Right here. Judgment. Why is it here? I laughed. I fucking laughed, and I pulled a card with the guy laughing. It's the Hierophant. I'll tell you why I laughed. Because the bottom card is the crossing card here, and it's the Ace of Cups. This person really wants to come in and talk to you. I mean that. They do. I know they haven't shown you that. They do. They just fucking fight it every step of the way. They're an excuse machine a little bit. What the fuck? This connection, they don't. Okay, here's the kind of the way I feel it. This reminds me. I feel it this way because it happened to a friend of mine years ago, and I absolutely destroyed her on her logic. But I'm gonna just try not to kill your person too much here with it. It's. They want an aspect of this to end, but they don't want this connection to end with you. And I've gotten that message before, and it's here again. It ties to the Burger King who's got to have things their way, right? It's that kind of thing. Well, I want it this way, but I don't want. But if I can't have it this way, I still don't want it gone. So the logic is you're not going to do anything about it. You're just going to do nothing. But because you can't have it your way, but you don't want it gone. You don't want the Empress, the Divine Feminine, or in this case, the Queen of Pentacles, to move on and whatever. And they don't. Energetically, they don't want you to move on. Every time you do, and some of you do pull away, we see forward movement in the reading. The reading changes based on what the Divine Feminine does. It's absolutely true. It's unreal. The Devil. Okay. Give me the Devil here. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh man, I will die. I will die if my mechanic shows up. I will. I don't know if he's gonna, but I would die. I don't think he will. I don't feel that energy. No. It's the Hermit. They know this. It's backing up my read on the King of Swords. They know this. Their inner wisdom is trying to light up. It's trying to start. It's like trying to start a campfire in the rain, though. You know, it really is. It's all the kindling's wet, and the matches won't work. It's a hermit who's having a hard time. They're in the Hermit. They're healing, but they're doing it wrong, and it's slowing things down. It's not stopping things, but it's slowing things down. And they've got some kind of guerrilla logic. I want an aspect of this to end, but I don't want the whole thing to go away. So the moment they pick up on the fact that you might be gone, when there's stop gaps in place and everything like that, yep, we get a reading with 8 of Wands everywhere. You know, forward movement, all chariots and 8 wands and all kinds of stuff. But at this stage, they're sort of stopped. It's... For some reason, it's probably the void, which is getting smaller and beginning to fill with stuff, but I hope it's filling with the right stuff. What's the, because this is a really bad Dark Night of the Soul. They're working on it, though. They are. Their logic is all wrong. Okay, why is the King of Swords here? Why is the King of Swords? Tell me about the King of Swords. This is going to be a very interesting week. I can't wait to pull tomorrow's weekly reading. It's going to be very interesting. I bet we see forward movement again. Oh, I bet we do. I wouldn't be surprised. King of Swords. Yeah, Kurt Cobain. Oh, it's just this. Woe is me. Oh, Kurt, just come back from the grave and punch Dave Grohl. He's just, look at the look on this person's face. But they're not. It is this card that's going to drive, and the King of Swords does take action, makes a plan and takes action. But he's cock-blocked with this Four of Swords, which is, but no, you know, oh my God, Jesus. If I had Burger King wrappers, I would just throw them all over the table here, because that's basically what I've got. They know that they've got some shit that they're dealing with. They know that. And they know that you're the shit. Okay? The Hierophant, the Pope. And they know they have to come right. They are aware of that. It's very clear. Which is why they want to run away, because they know they've got some shit to deal with. They know that you're expecting to be picked up in a Maserati, and they've got some shit-ass, needs a paint job Trans Am from the Burt Reynolds era. But what they're doing, when I say they're in the dark night of the soul here a little bit with the Hermit, they're putting themselves in the Hermit, but they're doing it with the wrong logic. So what's happening is it's turning into sort of the King of Swords has an energy around it doesn't usually have, which is one of self-pity. It's kind of something like that. Okay, why is the Four of Swords here? The crossing card here, however, because the Three of Swords is here, I believe it is soon. It's the Three of Wands. It means soon. I mean, she drove all the way out to the damn beach. She's getting in the water. They're on the edge of the water here. They are. But I don't think you're going to like who shows up at this point, because there's a lot of Burger King wrappers on the table here. I don't know. Why is the Four of Swords here? Why? And you know, I see Cancer readings all over YouTube of someone turning around and coming back. They feel bad. They want to do this and they want... Yeah, that's true, but that's just surface energy. You got to go deeper than that. And buy the cards, maybe. But I don't see it. I'm not getting it in the energy. You got to go deeper than that. Yeah, they do want... The Judgment card is proof. They do. And they are healing. But why is the Four of Swords here? They're not doing it right. Oh, God. Oh. Okay, yeah, King of Pentacles. Huh. That's you. You show up, Cancer, you always show up as King of Pentacles in my readings. Yeah, it's what I told you. They know they need to, you're expecting a Maserati to come pick you up, and they're going to show up in a beat-up old Trans Am from the Burt Reynolds era. When I see the Hermit with the, when I see the Hierophant with Judgment, I mean, God, the universe, it's here. It's a destined connection. It's a beautiful spiritual connection. But when I see a Hermit with the Devil, I see someone left the T-tops off in the rain. You know, I mean, it's not, it's the wrong kind of thing. They know that they have mad respect for you. They know that, and you're curative to them on some level. But the thing is, the bottom card, the crossing card here, is the Ten of Swords. They have a fear that it's over. They have a fear of that. Anyway, I'm going to pull 3 cards and a bottom card here. Give me 3 cards and a bottom card. Add this up for me, universe. Just add this up. Where's this going? What's going to happen here? All right, add this up. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got here. All right. Oh ho 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 ho. Bottom card is a repeat message. Soon. Okay, soon. That's what I get off of it. I get the word soon. Yeah. And again, I got internet too. I go out on YouTube. I don't watch people's videos, but I see the titles. I do. Yeah, they're coming back. Yeah, turning around. Yeah. Big message. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, soon. Yeah. But what? Soon. Ace of Pentacles. 7 of Cups. The Ace of Pentacles was encouraging. And Lovers. Yes. Go around the internet. Look at all the Cancer titles. They're turning around. They're coming back. Big offer. Big offer. Yeah. They know they need to... these 3 cards with the bottom card, Three of Wands, She's stuck on the shore. She's not getting wet yet. Because this is crossing the Seven of Cups. Okay? They're going to make it. They don't know what to do. They know they need to bring a big offer, but this fool doesn't know to pick the red one. He's pointing over here. I'm drawn to one little thing on the card. I'm drawn to him pointing here. I'm just trying to be honest with you. I don't want you to sit around and get any false hopes or anything like that. I mean, my reading says the same thing everybody else's says, except I go 2-3 layers deeper. And the deeper issue is, yep, they want to come towards you, but they're scared shitless to do it, so they figure they'll sit around with a fancy vibrator and you'll just come to them eventually. And they don't want to let this go, but they want it on their terms. It's everything I already told you. And they're in a dark night of the soul, yes, but it's a bit of, you know, again, it's a bit of sitting in the Trans Am in the rain with the T-tops off. You know, so they're getting wet. They're doing it all. They're doing it all wrong. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to approach with a big enough offer for this, the size that this connection is. So it's decision time. It's what I told the Leo people in a recent energy update I did for them. It's a very similar message. Someone is deciding whether to fish or cut bait. Someone is deciding. And I believe it is both of you, maybe. But it definitely on the divine masculine side, the energy's coming in. For the divine feminine, it's different. You might be deciding to fish or cut bait, but you're deciding it because you found your self-worth. You went out, you got your static energy. You realized that, well, you can't control the other side, so I'm gonna take neutrality, take what Steve said, and create voids to be filled by the universe. Surround those voids with positive energy, positive thoughts, so they fill with positive things. And that's how you go through life. You keep creating a void, surround it with positive energy, it fills, you move to the next one, create a void, and the next thing you know, you got a big house, big car, beautiful family, nice person. You know, that's how you do it. That's the secret. Put in a nutshell. And you know that might be why you decide to cut bait. On the other side, it's not why they're deciding to cut bait. They're just chicken shit. They don't think they have enough. They don't think they can bring this Ace of Pentacles. And I don't believe they can either at this point, because you come up twice in this reading as this. You know, your energy's attached to both of these. I realize this is divine masculine and divine feminine. And I could read it another way. I could read the energy another way. They're healing, right? The Four of Swords. This is the divine masculine. This is you, the divine feminine, right? They know they need to go from this divine masculine, which is the Burger King, which is the King of Wands aspect of an out of balance emperor, which is all four kings. They know they need to heal and go and become the King of Pentacles to have a chance at the Queen of Pentacles. I could just read it like that if that's easier for you to understand. It's perfectly fine. Either way I read it, it says the same thing. They don't know if they can bring a big enough offer, so they're chicken shit on the shore. This girl's chicken shit. She's afraid to go in the water. Just like when we used to do the quickies, she was afraid to take her suit off. Right? Not proper grooming. You know? But hey, who cares? But that's what's going on. So be careful out there, you know, because I don't want you to have caramel all over your asses and shit. Yeah, it's tough to get off. It really is. Got to heat the water up a lot, melt it off. That's probably the best way to get sugar coating off your ass. But either way, that's the story. So the divine masculine side, the divine feminine side is basically deciding if they want to cut bait. I'm going to leave the door open. If they come in, fine, but I'm going to go off and be neutral about whether they come in or not, and continue my life and create those voids and build good because I found my self-worth. On the divine masculine side, they're just chickening out. They're just running away, but they can't get away, but they want to run away, but they can't, and they figure, well, you know, I want an aspect of this, but I want it my way, but I don't want it to go away. Maybe they'll just come to me, come kneel before Zod, and that's where we're at right now. They're going to find out real quick that that's not going to happen. Nobody is coming to kneel before Zod. Certainly no divine feminines that are watching me are going to go do that. You wouldn't do that. Chase no one. Ever. If someone doesn't want you, you don't want them. And the funny part about that is, I'm telling you that, and some of you, if you're new, you're hearing that for the first time, and you're like, oh yeah, that kind of makes sense. Why would I beg anybody to be with me, right? But they already know that. The Divine Masculine knows all of this. They are aware of all of this, and that's part of why there's so much fucking confusion and stress around this Seven of Cups. It is what it is. But yeah, I'll go ahead and agree with my cohorts out there on shiny YouTube, shiny sugar-coaty YouTube. That, yeah, somebody's turning around and coming back. Yep. Popping right in. Cat loves you. Yeah. On the surface. Underneath, it's not the surface that matters. On the surface, everything is great. You know, it's like the ocean, right? On the surface, look, it's beautiful, it's pristine, it's nice on the surface. But if you were out there a quarter mile offshore swimming, yeah, everything's fine on the surface, but if you get to thinking, there's 200 feet of water below you, what the hell's down there? Things with teeth, and sharks, and all kinds of eels, and shit that can bite you, and all kinds of crap like that. It's what's underneath that drives everything. On the surface, they want to come in and talk to you, but every layer as we go down, down, down underneath is fear, and well, maybe they'll just come to me. So, and that's why, you know, we study a cycle. That's why I'm here studying a cycle. If it was as simple as they're just turning around and coming back, you'd all be together with your person by now. It would have just turned around like that and everything would be fine. But why do you think it's not doing that? Why is it every week somebody's got a reading up that says someone's turning around and coming back, and you wait, and then you keep watching the readings, and you keep watching the readings, and they're not back, and they're not here, and they're not here? It's because of the underlayers of what matters. There's many layers going on here. If it was just as simple as, oh, I love them, I'm going to give them a call, well, then we wouldn't have a problem. There wouldn't be any reason for me to be here helping people, and there'd be nothing for me to study. There's a lot going on beneath the surface. I will tell you this. The Divine Masculine is getting better. The Burger King energy is lighter than it was before. Still not good food, but I'm a lot less likely to want to run to the men's room and stick my head in the toilet. Okay? They are keeping an eye on you. There's a lot of spying here. Either energetically or in the 3D. I mean, I'm sure they're thinking about you a lot. The best thing you can do if you want this person to come in is create a void. Is to take and get yourself neutral about the outcome. Focus on you. Go out there and focus on you. Build your life. Build your thing. If they come, leave the door open energetically. If they want to come in, they can come in. If they come right, I'll talk to them. And if they don't, kick them to the curb. But that's all you can do. Because if you were to reach out, you can reach out if you want. I have to say that. Shelley, my lawyer, makes me say it. Yeah, you can do what you want. You can reach out. Go ahead, call them up. But they're not done cooking. And I'm just being honest with you. They're not. So if they do come back now, they're still not going to be done cooking. It's just going to be a raw turkey knocking at your door. But they need to come right. And they're still driving that Trans Am. That ain't right. That ain't right. But that's where we're at. Energies change fast. You're the hot spot of this connection cycle. Things can flip. 24 hours time, 36 hours time, 48 hours time, things can flip without any problem with this. I'm going to be very interested to see the readings coming up in the coming week. They're going to be very interesting. Because we have another portal coming. 1111. It's a portal. It's similar to the energy of the Aries full moon. It's a portal of truth and clarity. So it's not so much a party at the 1010 where everybody's going to be bipolar and crazy. Everybody's going to get some realizations and some truth. And I say everybody, I mean everybody, including this motherfucker right here. So keep that in mind. Might realize it's time to put the Trans Am out in the newspaper, or maybe see if we can find a buyer for it. So, but they are, I will tell you this, I feel the energy off this. They are feeling this connection. And you know what? I'm going to pull 2 cards off the Lovers. I'm going to pull 2 cards off that Lovers because there's a lot coming off of that. Give me 2 cards on the Lovers, universe, and I will let the Cancers go off and have their Friday night. It's not Friday night here yet. It's only 3 in the afternoon. That's my theme song. Let's see where we go. 2 cards off of the Lovers. Tell me about it. What did I say? What did I fucking say? I said they rewind. No, I love saying it. They feel the connection. Didn't I say that? I know I said it. Rewind. Yeah, they do. Motherfucking yeah, they do. 6 of Cups and the 4 of Wands are the 2 cards. I told you. I ain't fucking with you. I'm not. I tell you what. They feel that connection. They're feeling that, Lovers. And it's driving them batshit crazy. And they don't want this gone. The thought of you gone drives them crazy. But again, it's this energy that does this. It's like, I'm going to go in. I'm not going to go in. I'm going to go in. It ebbs and flows like the ocean itself. When the wave comes in and the water comes up on the shore and then it goes back. It's gone. I think the tide is coming in here, but I think it's going very slow. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful to you. If I helped one person today, I've done my job, karmically speaking. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers and everyone who shares. All right. Good luck, everyone.